Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's Keisha Yard. Yes, Keisha Yard. That is my new name for my YouTube channel. I thought let me introduce it in this video. And this video title, as you can tell, is about trims. Do we need to trim our ends? Yeah, for longer hair. Do we need to trim our ends or do we need to trim our hair, I should say, for long hair? Anyways, guys, make sure you stay tuned. So, guys, do we need to trim our hair? Do we need to continue doing the trimmings? Do we need to over trim or do we just need to just do what needs to be done? So basically, like, this is my 5 reasons why I wouldn't trim, or I should say, basically, it's like common sense and what's going around in the natural hair community, where a lot of hair influencers and people that are just basically growing their hair, what their voice and opinions basically on trim days. And I give you that my little intake. So first of all, I think by trimming your hair, we got to categorize what trim means and what a cut means. So let me just go from what a trim means. A trim means if you've got really bad split ends and the split ends are causing tangles and knots and all that type of stuff, then you're going to need to trim your ends. You're just going to need to tidy them up a little bit. See, where I've got, let me come to the camera so you guys can see. I've got a little bit of uneven ends, and that's fine. That is so fine. Your hair is not going to grow at the same length. Your hair grows in different lengths. And that's what people need to understand. And where I say this as well, I think it is preference. Say, for example, someone gets a bob. You know, when you get that bob, it's a straight cut, right? It's straight cut all around. It's a bob and it just fits your, whatever height, whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? Some people will get a bob and it has more finer ends. Where some people would get a bob and it's blunt, straight blunt ends. And then they have a bump up at the ends, like if they're doing like a salt press or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? I believe that is preference. My preference, I don't want to have straight cuts. I rather my hair grow, because I have said this in the past before. I'm growing my hair a certain shape, and that's like a V shape. So obviously my hair is gonna grow. If I can get a picture, I'll place it up. My hair will go all the way down like this, coming down. That's how I want my hair, because that's how I like it, and that's my preference of the way how I would want my hair to look. And it's like, say for example, you guys go and get a wig. That wig is a straight blunt cut, or the other wig is long down to the bone, tailbone, and it's got like, the sugary ends. Some people will cut that. I wouldn't. That's my preference. So people need to understand, when it comes to that, it's preferences. When people want a straight cut, blunt type, what I'm saying. Number two, like I said, it comes with number one with, like, you only cutting your hair if you either want a new style or you basically want a new look. Do you get what I'm saying? I've got my notes down here, that's why I'm looking down. When I was younger, if I can find pictures, I wanted to change my hair. So I cut my hair. I cut for a new look. I cut for a new style. Or sometimes I just cut because I just want to get rid of the whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get rid of my hair. That's cutting. So that's a look. Yeah. Number three. Speaking of this is one thing I haven't heard anyone talk about yet. Maybe they have, but I know for sure I haven't seen anyone speak on this. When it comes to certain videos, our ancestors never owned a pair of shears. Our ancestors never owned a pair of shears. And what our ancestors done was just grow their hair, looked after their hair, had their hair care routine, never even looked to cut their hair, because there is history in that hair. And some tribes, they are not supposed to cut their hair because, especially the females, they get recognized for like their hair either if there's a child, then the child is a child, or do you get a teenager, or do you get a young adult that's getting to be ready to be married? And with the tribes back in the days that they used to do, they still do some in some tribes, they let men know what woman could be touched and what woman was taken by hair. You know, in our tribes and our ancestors, they never had this, they never had ring pun finger. It was always by their hair. Guys, I have to cut this, I'll come back. As I was saying, our ancestors
let me add my mic because it looks a bit more
never owned a pair of shears, and I think maybe we should just kind of like back off on the trimming and early trim when it's very necessary.
Number 4,
but yeah, so
like I said, you should early trim.
I'm not sugarcoating
dead
anything for
ends
anybody
that causes
because
tangles and knots.
y'all don't sugarcoat stuff for me, because that's what's causing breakage.
I have
and
to
that
come
can
on
also
here and
cause
always
your head
explain
to basically
it's just
not retain
crazy
no
that
length.
we're still
But it's just basically
in
making sure your ends are
2025
looked
approaching
after.
2026.
So
number 4,
and
that is
you
people
only
don't
trim
understand the
dead
difference
ends
between
that
the trim
causes
and
tangles
the
and
cut.
knots.
And
number
people are so
5,
persistent on
do
other
what's best for
people
you.
trimming and cutting their hair.
Do what's best for you
especially
in the
comment
world of
section.
he said this, she said that, do this, do that.
OMD.
Do you get what I'm saying?
It's
This is how you're
disgusting
going to get your
because
long hair.
it's like
I have
you
to
don't
let
even
everyone
know that
everyone's
person,
journey is completely
and you're
different
just
to any of
commenting
everyone
on their
else's.
video to tell
my
them that
journey
they need
has
to trim
been a
their
roller
hair.
coaster.
Mind your
I've
damn
found
business.
what my
That's
hair's
what you need
like
to
and what
do.
my hair
Mind your
doesn't like.
damn rotten
And
business.
I've seen results
And
that
the thing
things
is,
that
yeah,
my hair likes.
it's
and then
just
the things
so
that my hair doesn't like,
sad
it will
that
stop my growth and it will cause me to have a setback.
We're
So
here.
my setbacks
we're literally
will be
here making
basically
videos.
over,
Like, this is madness. Come on,
just
guys, we need to do better.
over manipulation in my hair.
It's
too
just,
much
just
touching my hair,
join
too much
people
doing
that
things with my hair.
knows what they're
Very
talking
high
about,
heat, like straightening.
and,
I can't straighten my hair. I can't straighten my hair.
What can
I
I
can't straighten
say?
my hair every time. I can't. That's why I
Do
normally
what's
used to do
best
like
for you.
I'll straighten my
Yeah?
hair once.
And I also wanted to add this in. It's not to do with anything to do with
like
the
only from my
video.
Earth Strong will
This
show you
is
guys
to
my
do
hair. Do you know
with
what I'm
my
saying? Like I'll do a
YouTube
leg
name.
check-in
So I will
on,
add a
on my Earth
next
Strong.
clip in. But before that,
I'm gonna end
I
this
even
video.
wrote
I'm gonna
this
wrap
down
this
as
video
well
up
because I thought, you know, it has to be, because like there's too much
make
people
sure
out
you
here
hit
telling
that
like and
young
subscribe button. Make sure your
girls
notification
down
bells
to
are on because
older
I do live
generation
streaming
and to the
on
middle
Fridays,
generation,
so
which
young
is
girls,
hair
middle
wash days. So
generation,
Fridays
older
and Sundays
generation,
are
I do
wrong things when it
live
comes to hair
streaming.
care. And from time to time,
once you
I
find
will
someone
come
that
on,
tells you straight and
either
they're
on
honest
a
with you,
Monday,
grab
or
them,
a
hold them,
Tuesday, do a live session.
I just do what's necessary
and
for
show you
my
guys
hair.
exactly how
My hair
I
loves,
what I mean,
re-moisturize my hair, style my hair,
protective. It likes
and just give you hair tips. Like if you need any hair tips, that's all, people. That's all I do on here.
Be
That's all.
hydrated with a
But
lot of
until
water.
then,
Do you know what I'm saying?
please
So
look
things
after
like that.
yourself,
Once you
and
understand
I'll
what
see
your
you
hair
guys
likes, then
in the
you'll
next
start to
video.
see your hair
Take it
grow.
easy,
Once you
guys.
start,
Goodbye.
when you continuously like keep cutting it, then you're not going to see growth because it's like, oh, every time when you
So,
cut your hair, you're
I
cutting off
thought, let me
that
add
new
my mic
growth.
'cause
You're
it
not
looks a bit more
retaining no length
professional.
because you just keep cutting off that length.
New type of look.
So
I have to buy a
maybe
new
put the
ring
scissors
light.
down
Something
away
happened,
for a
but,
couple of
in the midst of
months.
that, I even got
Some
attacked,
people say do
by the ring light.
trimmings 2 to 3 months.
But yeah,
some
so
people don't
as I was
even
saying,
trim
I'm not
their hair.
sugarcoating
There's
anything
people
for
that haven't
anybody
trimmed their hair for over
because
13
y'all don't
years.
sugarcoat stuff for me.
Indigenous
And
strands.
I
She's
have to
also
come
one
on
of
here
them.
and
She hasn't
always
trimmed her
explain
hair.
things. It's just
I forgot her
crazy
name
that we're
as well.
still
She
in
did
2025
video
approaching
and it caused a
2026.
big commotion in the
And,
natural hair community.
People don't
about
understand
her
the difference between a
basically
trim and
not
a
trimming her
cut.
hair, and everyone's
And
that she
people are
needs to
so
get her hair
persistent
trimmed,
on
her
other
ends
people
look
trimming
straggly.
and cutting their
That
hair,
is how her
especially
hair
in the
looks, and
comment
that's what people
section.
need to understand. Your hair is not going to look like how everyone else's hair is going to look. Do you get what I'm saying?
Because
like, we all have
like
different hair textures.
you don't even know
Some of
that person,
our hair textures,
and you're just
represent
commenting
our
on
ancestors,
their
and
videos
that's
to
when
tell
you
them
find
that they
your
need to trim
tribe
their hair.
through
Mind your
your
damn
hair.
business.
Do you
That's what you
understand,
need to
people?
do. Mind
Your
damn
ancestries,
rotted business.
when you look, you
And
see your
the thing
tribe.
is,
You
yeah,
know,
it's
that's
just
my
so
tribe.
sad
I have
that
hair similar to them.
we're,
I'm telling you.
we're here. We're literally here making
So,
videos. Like this is madness. Come on, guys, we need to do better.
And yeah,
But
this is why it's good to do your own
just join
like,
people that know
research
what they're
information
talking
about your hair
and
or
you
about
know
hair in general. Just
can I
go
say?
and do your research. Go and
do what's
find
best
out
for you.
this person,
Yeah?
someone that's got
And
similar
I
hair
also wanted
textures
to add
you,
this in.
find out
It's
what
not to
they've
do with
done. Do you get what I'm
anything
saying?
to
But
do
do
with the
your
video.
own due
This
diligence.
is
Don't
to
just
do with
hear
my
someone say,
YouTube name.
"Oh well,
So I will
upload this
add the
product
next
and
clip
yeah,
in.
this
But
product
before that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna end this video.
No, it ain't gonna work for you. I've done that multiple times. I've been in that kind of like system where
make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure your notification bells are on, because I do live streaming on Fridays, which is hair wash day. So Fridays and Sundays I do
cosmetic
live
junkies or something. That's a word for them.
And from time to time,
that was me.
I will come
every single product used to come
either
out
a Monday or a Tuesday, do a live session and show you guys exactly how I re-moisturize my hair,
that's
style my hair,
finish my hair, because
and
obviously
just
certain
give you
things
hair
in the
tips. Like
products
if you
didn't
need
improve with
any
my
hair tips, that's all. People.
No shade,
that's
no
all
tea
I do
to
on here. That's all.
Miel's
until then,
company. I know you guys are going through it right about now.
Look after yourself.
This is
I'll
why
see you guys.
It's good to just
video.
basically
take it easy, guys.
When it comes to making ingredients or natural hair care products, stick with natural ingredients. I don't know why I'm saying when it comes to making ingredients. When it comes to making natural hair cosmetic stuff like shampoos, grease, oils, just stick with natural ingredients. I know with shampoos and conditioners you can't, because you have to use things to basically hold it in place, like moldify it. You need to use mold, wax, sorry. You would need to use preservatives. You would need to use what's it called again? Oh, what did I have to do the other day? It's even in drinks. I had it in my head, but you know what? Because I can't think of it. I'll put it down there in a comment so you guys can see exactly what I'm trying to mention. But that is in your drinks, that's in your food, that's in your hair care, that's in your skincare, because obviously you have to preserve, like, it's kind of not preserve it, but it has to be like pH'd. And if it ain't, I had it in my head, if it ain't pH right, it can cause irritation. And that's what's probably happening to a lot of people that buy products and have allergic reactions for the products, because it's not pH right for your body. Do you get where I'm coming from? Remember, Miss said that, it's not pH for your body. But definitely, guys, when I mean, like, do check out the ingredients and things like that. But never take any type of advice from someone that doesn't know about hair. Like I said, research. Go and find a hair coach, a licensed cosmetologist. When I mean a licensed cosmetologist and a herbalist at the same time, that cosmetologist has to have a herbalist license, because you have to be not to do with the herbs as well, because majority of the products is herb based. You know what I'm saying? Natural ingredients, which is herbs. So make sure you like go to those type of people to get your information when it comes to like receiving information on hair care, because you can lead down the wrong route, sis. And it will just make you frustrated, where you're just going to give up and go back to your old habits. And that's what we don't want. We want new habits, new routines, and we want good habits and good routines. And we want these routines to make sure that your hair stays healthy and you don't go through what I've been going through, which is called setbacks. You don't want setbacks in your hair growth journey. You just want straight, but you're going to get setbacks anyways, because like I said, if you don't continue doing the right stuff, and if you just continue cutting off your hair, you ain't going to see no results. I'm telling you this now. I was consistently cutting my hair, and I was like, oh my days. I looked at a video, or I think it was a picture, and I was like, shit, I cut my hair off. I cut my hair. I literally cut my hair. I didn't trim it. I cut it. And when I saw that, it was a nice fresh cut as well, man. I'm telling you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, trims are supposed to neaten, just neat the hair a little piece. But when you cut the hair, you're cutting inches. You know what I'm saying? You're cutting inches. When I do my trims, people know when it's trims. I remember my hubby was kind of scared of me giving him a trim. He thought I was just gonna cut. I said, nah, babe, look. I did one thing for him, and he was like, all right, I see you. And then when he saw how his hair flourished and how it looks healthier and how it was just growing back and it was just thick, and now his hair's long, my hubby's like, yeah, she's got this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be like, babe, you need a trim, all right. Before it was hesitant, because maybe this is what I'm saying. Like, people have probably done something to him back in the past when he's got his hair done, and they've done a boo-boo. Do you get what I'm saying? They've done a boo-boo. Same thing was happened to me. It's happened to me before. I asked for a trim, and then I end up getting a cut. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, things like that. Our hair as well, let me pinpoint this out. Our hair does not grow at the same level. Our hair grows all different types of lengths, and if your hair is growing a different type of length, don't worry about it, man. Our hair is not supposed to be equal. Like I said, it's preference, it's a look. If you want a style done, like you want a bob, you want a pixie cut, or you just want, you just want a couple of inches taken off because it's too long for you, and you just want to go a little bit shorter. Then that is a straight cut. But the trim now, it's just cutting and neatening in the ends. That's it. You're just neatening. You're just neatening it and making it look nice and presentable. That's all. Like, not straggly. But some people that like straggly ends. This is what I'm saying. People like straggly ends. People have a preference, and you should leave people to have their preference. Please, natural hair community, we got to do better. We're making women run away from actually dedicating and embracing their natural beauty, embracing their natural African of thick hair. You understand? And it's just like, because they say Afro hair, mate, African hair, man, thick. You know what I'm saying? We got that kinky coil out here. Once you start embracing it, then you would understand that it's not it's not an issue. Your hair is a part of you. It's a part of your growth. It's a part of your femininity. Because obviously women, they like to do their hair in a certain way. It brings out your feminine side that a bit more. People find you attractive. They look at you by your hair and they're like, oh, your hair looks nice, makes you pretty, enhances your beauty. Things like that. Just dedication of looking after, embracing your own natural hair. Just what you don't need to do is overcut and over trim your hair. That's it. I say people only trim when it's necessary. If you need to trim when you're facing a lot of tangles, wash day is very difficult for you. Even if you do pre-pooing, you've done the conditioner, you're still receiving tangles. You just need to just basically neaten up the ends, and that's it, and you'll see progress. You'll see that one. I think once I've done that with my hair before, I started just neatening the ends. I didn't cut it off. I just neatened it. Like I think I had one day I was on my live and I had my hair in twist, and then I just looked at it and I just neatened it. People will tell me go and get professional. Mom, I ain't bothering on none of that stuff no more. If people want to say that, let them say that. If people want to tell you, let them tell you that. But tell them, why don't you go and do it? Do you get what I'm saying? See how fast I say, no. But they're quick enough to tell you to go and get a trim. Go and trim your own hair, or go and cut your own hair. Do you get what I'm saying? People need to come out of people's business, especially when it comes to other people's crowns. And you know me, I'm here for it. I'm one of these influencers that's the harsh ones out here. I don't mince my words. I ain't got time to the sugarcoating shit out here. Do you understand? I ain't sugarcoating nothing for nobody no more. So I thought, let me add my mic because it looks a bit more professional. New type of look. I have to buy a new ring light. Something happened, but in the midst of that, I even got attacked by the ring light. But yeah, so as I was saying, I'm not sugarcoating anything for anybody, because y'all don't sugarcoat stuff for me. And where I have to come on here and always explain things, it's just crazy that we're still in 2025, approaching 2026, and people don't understand the difference between a trim and a cut. And people are so persistent on other people trimming and cutting their hair, especially in the comment section. OMD. It's disgusting, because it's like you don't even know that person, and you're just commenting on their video to tell them that they need to trim their hair. Mind your damn business. That's what you need to do. Mind your damn rotted business. And the thing is, yeah, it's just so sad that we're here. We're literally here making videos. Like, this is madness. Come on, guys, we need to do better. But it just join people that knows what they're talking about, and what can I say? Do what's best for you. Yeah. And I also wanted to add this in. This is not to do with anything to do with the video. This is to do with my YouTube name. So I will add a next clip in. But before that, I'm going to end this video. I'm going to wrap this video up. So basically, do make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure your notification bells are on, because I do live streaming on Fridays, which is hair wash day. So Fridays and Sundays, I do live hair streaming. And from time to time, I will come on either a Monday or a Tuesday, do a live session and show you guys exactly how I like re-moisturize my hair, style my hair, and just give you hair tips. Like if you need any hair tips, that's all, people. That's all I do on here. That's all. But until then, please look after yourself, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, guys. Goodbye.